What's up, everybody? Thanks as always for supporting the show. It would mean a lot to me if you would take a second to scroll down and hit that subscribe button to the Hoops Tonight YouTube channel, and then follow me on social media on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter so you guys don't miss any of our content over the course of this season. All right, let's talk some basketball. All right, moving on to Magic Warriors. So I'm not going to go too long on this game, but the Magic ended up going up 93-92 on a Franz Wagner layup with 8 minutes and 33 seconds left. Then they go on a defensive run. Now, if you really look at the Warriors post-Draymond Green suspension, they've not been a very good defensive team. If I remember correctly, I think they're 19th in defense since the Draymond Green suspension. But you can win games with defensive runs as long as you have the offense to actually turn that run into a lead, right? So it's 93-92 with 8:33 left in the fourth quarter, and the Warriors give up just 10 points over the next 7.5 minutes as they take an 11-point lead. And a lot of key contributions. I thought Klay Thompson did a really nice job on Paolo Banchero. He got him a few times with the bully ball, but down the stretch, he got several stops in a row. Really nice job absorbing contact and then attacking the shooting pocket. Again, when it comes to size mismatches in the post defensively, you do not want to try to challenge up top. You want to disrupt the base and disrupt the shooting pocket. So you want to absorb blows to where he's not getting easy lift close to the basket. And then when he exposes the basketball low, you have to attack it there. If you attack it high, those dudes are trained to finish over contests all day long, especially when they have size. But when you attack the shooting pocket, you can disrupt that motion. He had a key strip on Paolo late in the game. I thought Klay was awesome. It's a great example of, I wrote in my notes, losing the battle but winning the war. There were times where Paolo scored on Klay in just bully ball possessions. But again, it's like, if you can, over a 7-possession sample over the course of the game, hold him to 2 or 3 buckets, then you've done your job. And I thought Klay did his job. I thought Brandon Podziemski had a really nice help defense game, digging down into passing lanes and driving lanes and getting steals and deflections. He was also doing a really nice job peeling off and boxing out the center. It's one of the most important jobs in defensive rebounding, is like somebody shoots the ball and your rim protector has to leave his man to go contest a shot. Trayce Jackson-Davis leaves his man a lot to try to block shots, which a team like Orlando can have success on the offensive glass in that vacancy that opens up there. But I thought Podziemski was doing a really nice job of boxing that man underneath the backboard whenever he had an opportunity when Trayce Jackson-Davis was going away, which helped them on the defensive glass. Trayce in general, I thought, had a really good game. Another example of that high motor athlete I've always been talking about, just active hands, smart help, had some key contests at the rim late in the game, a block on a lob pass on a Jalen Suggs closeout attack, a block on a Mo Wagner post-up when Mo Wagner was bullying his way to the rim a lot. Trayce was awesome. Jonathan Kuminga had a big block on a Jalen Suggs baseline drive late in the game, and he was in good position on his weak side rotations. Just a really, really good defensive effort from a lot of key guys as the Warriors went on a defensive run. As a matter of fact, they ended up scoring 5 points just off of turnovers in that fourth quarter. I thought Klay had a really good offensive quarter in the fourth. He hit the big three after the Magic went up 93-92. He hit a classic Klay Thompson movement three coming off a screen towards his right to put them back up 95-93. Very next possession, he hit Trayce Jackson-Davis slipping the same action. Again, makes the three, pulls the screen defender further out the second time, able to hit the slip. He ended up getting free throws at it. He had a transition run out dunk, and then he had a big back cut for a layup late in the game when Steph was running the point. But most importantly, Steph got his groove back, something that we've been waiting on for a while. Steph's previous 10 games, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists per game, 41% from the field, and 36% from 3. It's really hard to win when your superstar is playing bad basketball, and Steph was playing bad basketball by his standards. But last night looked like the real Steph. Had a lot of success late in the game attacking Goga Bitadze and pick and roll, particularly splitting that action. So when Goga hedges, he had an opportunity to kind of shoot that gap, beat him for a layup once. Then he snaked the pick and roll and dragged him out to the right wing in a switch and hit a 3 in his face. Had some success against Jalen Suggs, beating him off the dribble, and got to a nice step back 3 in the fourth quarter as well. Just looked like the real Steph. 36 points and 6 assists on 20 shots. Couple of other shout-outs. I thought Andrew Wiggins had a couple of key scores in the second half on Gary Harris and post-ups. Big part of the Warriors offense right now is attacking mismatches with their wings. Jonathan Kuminga had 4 assists last night. That's only the second time this season he's had 4 assists in a game. He tends to play on an island a lot, right? Like when he's running out in transition or when he's attacking out of the post, he can be really good. He scored in the post again on Anthony Black, drawing a foul. He's up to 56 post-ups this year, including passes, leading to 1.11 points per possession, which is excellent. When he shoots out of the post, he draws a foul 22% of the time. So like when he's on an island, he actually is a very useful player. But the Warriors are not an on an island team very often, right? And so it's important to be able to play in their normal motion. And one of the things I thought Jonathan Kuminga did a really nice job of last night was doing the Draymond thing, which is when you catch the ball on the perimeter, your first thing is where's Steph, where is Clay, are they open? If they are, I'm going to throw him the ball. And he was hovering around that top of the key area a lot and throwing those rifle swing passes to those guys and got assists out of it. He had 4 assists. And I thought it was a key little like moment of growth from Jonathan Kuminga in terms of his role on this team.